Hey everybody, welcome back to Chainmaille Dragon Gaming.
Hi.
We're playing more Monster Camp. We're doing Jackson. What do you got here? What are we doing at?
We got hipster costume, totally fine ukulele, Sudoku Rubik Cube, hardtack, Sword of Ore, King of the Lions. Just click on that one. Build your own golem, sleeping beauty bag, BFF bracelet kit. It's nuts. It's got snacks.
Scott Snacks. Which ones do you want? Scott Snacks?
Yes.
And your last one?
Ukulele.
And I'm gonna go for good. Okay, please. Oh well, it's loading.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay. We're gonna do some Queria. Yay! Haven't used Queria for a while. Queria. Blade transformed. I don't think that was the original name.
Okay.
Hey, I get the smallest violin, the penguin mask, too many crosswords, canned brain, the BFF bracelet kit, Iron Maiden sleeping bag, shades on fire, competitive tarot, and the spork. I don't know if we've done the brain. I want to do the smallest one, and then we'll do the penguin mask. Alright. One might say that the Monster Prom had done lots of things, but who gives a shit? Alright, skip. The trip is long, and blah 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 blah, and it's clear it had to be one of them, but who? Or it could be none of them. Which of these would be your favorite TV show? House flipping shows, documentaries, game shows, beauty contests, anime, or fantasy adventure series? I don't know who flipped the house flipping shows?
That's probably something that, like, randomly fucking Dahlia loves or something.
It's very possible.
Let's do game show.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully that's not a Robbie, but she's probably fantasy adventure series.
Yeah, she's probably fan. And
I
anime
think...
is probably calculus? Or I can't remember if documentaries is calculus or Milo.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anime?
I mean, I don't even know who game shows is.
Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, this is a weird one.
Surprise!
I don't do documentaries. I don't know. Nope, that's a Robbie.
A Robbie is game shows? Oh god, because game stuff. Yeah.
I guess. Do you want to do a Robbie this time? I'm not doing a Robbie.
You're into game shows too, Jackson? Hex and I can't get enough of them.
My favorite are the ones where the drama between competitors is obviously scripted for my maximum enjoyment. Go off, Sith!
I like the ones that are potentially deadly. I think I could ace a survival game show someday. Jackson, we should practice our game show survival skills together at camp. It's the perfect opportunity.
While you're at it, you guys should practice your melodramatic fight scenes and really go ham on the crocodile tears.
This camp trip just got awesome!
And mine was calculus, dude. Okay. You also enjoy documentaries, Queria. I love them. They help me learn so many new things. My favorite documentaries occur on the History Channel. I know they are reliable because the channel is called History, which means it only reports factual past information.
Except for the alien stuff that they've been playing.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you know that the pyramids were built by Aryan aliens from the future who seek to breed humans as an alternate food source, and those aliens are currently living under the Earth's core? How can it be under the Earth's core? It can be under the Earth's crust or in the Earth's core, but not under the Earth's core.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I know. There is so much to be learned from documentaries. We must compare our knowledge further while we're at camp. We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and get them to the meteor shower. Alright, Jackson. Your smarts are pretty low.
Smarts
Or
and
charm?
Let's do charm.
Okay. Super bomb. You win at kissing. 2 charm.
Sweet. Do I win at kissing?
Yeah. Afterwards, kissing this butt now. Afterwards,
Oh my good
everybody
God.
begins a rousing game of paintball, except the paintballs are actual bullets. You, unfortunately, were taken out of the game for being a conscientious objector. Even more unfortunately, the 2 players you'd most like to hump are currently arguing behind a bullet-riddled paintball bunker.
Don't tell me how to live my life. If I want to hold my gun this way when I shoot it, that's my business and no one else's.
But holding it sideways completely defeats the purpose of lining up the sights of your shot. It's suboptimal.
But when I hold it sideways, it looks like a gangster.
You're gonna look dead in a minute if you don't cover me right now!
You wouldn't need to be covered if you didn't bring a fucking crossbow to a gunfight. Hate all you want, Damien. There's no disadvantage to shooting a crossbow sideways. At least, no more of a disadvantage than having brought a crossbow to a gunfight in the first place. Rad. Thanks, Hex. You accursed objects always have the best suggestions.
No one's listening to you as you conscientiously object to Damien swapping out his gun for a Rob his bonus crossbow. Well, at least there's no way this could possibly get worse.
Bro, but there's a way it can get better.
Wait, why did you hear my inner monologue?
Don't give up, guys. 1, 2, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossbows are better than guns.
Cut the chanting, mongrel. You're giving away our position.
Why the fuck are you cheerleading anyway, Scott? We can use your guns in this gunfight. I'm just trying to sit this game out. Partly because I'm not anybody's primary love interest right now, and therefore have no reason to be hilariously dangerous situations. But also because I'd rather cheerlead. Guns aren't nice, but cheerleading is nice, so cheerleading your gun friends is nice.
Well, hey, you know what would be even nicer? Not selling us out to the enemy team by shouting where we are!
Oh, you want me to throw them off? Okay, bad guys, this is loud and clear. Damien and Robbie are not here. Nice work, bud. Now what will we do without you?
Hex may live for the chaos, but you'd rather Damien and Robbie not get shot. There's no way you're going to talk Scott out of cheerleading once he's into it. But maybe there's a way to actually make him useful? Make up a cheer that is actually an extremely cogent argument for gun control. Kevlar pom-poms.
Kevlar pom-poms.
That was the correct one.
So fun. What the hell are you talking about? Where are we gonna get Kevlar pom-poms? Jackson, why do you have Kevlar pom-poms?
Look, there's no time to explain who did and who didn't have to have a cheerleading kink and a Kevlar underwear kink at the same time right now.
We weren't talking about that at all. You don't have to voice every thought you've ever heard out loud, you know.
Did you hear Jackson? He said that we have no time to discuss this right now. Scott, get to cheering. Hooray! I'm helping! Go team! Don't get shot! Drop that Kevlar like it's hot! Give me a K! Give me an E! Give me a floor! Kevlar team is in a star!
Scott's cheers are all mediocre at best, but the important thing is that the Kevlar is blocking the enemy team's bullets so that Damien and Robbie can get it within range of them.
Okay, line up my shot, go with the poison-tipped arrow, pull back the...
Fuck that noise! Eat Kevlar, dickholes!
Damien successfully bashes in the enemy teammate's skull with a Kevlar pom-pom, which is surprisingly effective because they weigh like 30 pounds each.
Oh, well, brute force works too.
Fuck yeah, you and your friends break many eye sockets with your Kevlar pom-poms, and throwing them around makes you guys super buff. You get 2 boldness in 1 fun. I need charm.
Well,
Alright, we're going to boldness. Boldness. It's a beautiful day at Camp Spooky, and Calculus is taking the opportunity to show off his succulents. You see, friend Coria, I did not want my succulents to feel left out of the camp spirit, so I have been making each of them tiny, camp-appropriate outfits. Each one will be receiving a tiny scout sash with even tinier scout badges and individual bathing suits they can wear while I spray them with mist. Calculus is so adorable when he talks about his plants. You can't help but stare lovingly into his face as he speaks.
Well, well, well. Why am I not surprised? Isn't the camera staring intently at the screen instead of enjoying the great outdoors?
I feel like we got this last time with Matt.
Camp Spooky isn't about electronics. It's about engaging in classic activities like scouting and swimming and doing manual labor to benefit the camp. And yet, here you all are on your phones.
You explain that Calculus is not, in fact, a phone, but rather a sentient being and, in fact, a fellow camper under her charge. Friend Coria is right, friend camp director Miss Weaving. You and I have interacted multiple times.
That's what students and their phones always try to say to justify their technology addiction and neglect their real-world responsibility. You have no choice. I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate all screens for you until you've kicked this nasty habit.
Quick as a flash, camp director Miss Weaving grabs Calculus and starts trying to put him in her pocket. Help, help, I'm being kidnapped.
No, you're not. You're being confiscated. There's a huge difference. It has to do with whether I consider you in person or not.
Rescue me, friend Queria. Rescue me from camp camp director Miss Weaving, who is not being a good friend at all right now. You can't let calculus be kidnapped, computer napped, confiscated, whatever. He can't be taken away. You need to find a way to convince camp director Miss Weaving that your relationship with calculus is far from an unhealthy addiction. Given your history of spending all your time and energy trying to impress one classmate with no regard for your school or extracurriculars, this may not be true, but you still need to convince her. Show her a really unhealthy addiction by digging up your old Garfield conspiranoia blog.
Oh my god.
Show her you're addicted to sex with machines and not on a computer chip, which proves your relationship with robots has been healthy for 10 months. I'm going to do this one. Yes. You pull out your cell phone and access your old Tumblr. You have 10, but you specifically access the Garfield one.
What? What is this? Are you willingly forfeiting all the technology because you've seen the error of your ways?
No, you explain. You had already seen the error of your ways years ago, and this is proof that your relationship with calculus is healthy compared to what you used to be into.
This appears to be a link to a 40-page document explaining your belief that Garfield was murdered 10 years ago and replaced with a look-alike cat. One part has it that this new cat is actually allergic to lasagna, and all recent depictions of lasagna are cleverly disguised meatloaf, indistinguishable from lasagna. This is a vast, sparkling, multicolored chart claiming to offer inexcredible proof that Garfield and Rue take place in the same universe.
God.
This one is simply entitled Hidden Symbology in Garfield is the innocent comic strip the way the powerful cult known as the Grand Orange Log secretly communicates with its adepts worldwide to fulfill their agenda of raising money from our calendars?
What the fuck?
Very well, Comic Courier. I think you're proving your point. These are clearly the ramblings of an incredibly disturbed mind.
Does it mean that I am unconfiscated again, friend camp director Miss Weaving?
Indeed. To even one sentence of these ravings, Courier's relationship with your screen seems downright wholesome. Actually, come to think of it, compared to most of the things that happen around here, anything involving Mr. Hugh the Backward seems downright wholesome. But do see to it that you keep your screen time limited to on other devices at the very least. And make sure the two of you spend plenty of time with nature.
Oh, we will, camp director Miss Weaving. We are actually engaged in caring for plants when you first interrupted and pulled focus from us spending time with nature.
As you were then.
What an exciting and scary adventure we just had. I believe I will make something new for my dear plant friends so that we can all celebrate. Perhaps I will craft them tiny cell phones, then take those cell phones away and give my plants some plants so they can learn to value nature over technology. You're glad calculus learned a lesson because you haven't changed at all, except for gaining 2 charm and 1 fun. And how many days do we actually get?
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully it's more than 1 weekend. We get 1 weekend.
Oh, well.
I don't think we're getting the Oops O'Brien in.
Oh, well.
I mean, no, we're not getting the Oops O'Brien, but we're not going to get the Oops O'Brien takes them to,
Well,
takes
we're not
himself
gonna-
to camp, but
Yeah,
we'll still
no
try.
point in doing that.
Yeah, we'll still try at least. Like, we just need to. The thing is, it's worded like we have to go to the bonfire or the bonfire with each other every day. There's only 1 day, so that technically counts. After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing her new Zora armor, and you've been helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible.
This is so awesome, you guys. I can breathe underwater and do a whirlpool attack. Guys, I'm so glad I spent 200 million rupees on these greaves.
Sorry, my mouth is full of lake water. I was trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit. Lake time with Jackson, fucking classic vibes.
Suddenly, y'all hear a weird voice calling out to you from across the lake.
Hail adventurers, heed my message.
You look over and see a messenger emerging from the trees. He's holding a leather scroll, and he's looking super stressed out.
Huh, the messenger looks familiar. I swear I recognize him. Maybe someone I cursed in the past?
Adventurer Ravi, Adventurer Hex, Adventurer Jackson. I have searched for many moons to deliver.
Yeah, you've got an important message for us, life or death, blah, blah, blah. We know the deal. Give me the scroll, noob.
The messenger gives Ravi the scroll, but right afterwards he collapses on the ground. He appears to be dead.
Should have had a stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, you didn't let me finish.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what it said.
Well, fuck off then. I don't care.
I don't care either then.
I'm trying to figure out if this is a secret ending, because I think it's a secret ending.
Well, we don't have much time to do a secret ending anyway. You guys, this girl has main quest energy. It's kind of weird, but I bet this is an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. Ooh, I can smell the mood already.
Holy shit, hold everything. I just realized I recognize this guy. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for that new bagel place that's opening up around here.
Yes, the Arabi bagel ending.
Yeah.
Then if he's an actor, that can only mean the Riga Sunset is the new bagel store. Arabi, that scroll is a dope-ass guerrilla marketing advertisement. Yes!
Oh no, it's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything is about bagels, Hex. And the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. Actually, that's a pretty fucking good name for a bagel store, but whatever.
I'm trying to get the ending. And secret tunnels.
Not everything's about motherfucking dungeons, little Miss Dungeon-liker.
You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons, and I'm not ashamed of it, you green fart cloud.
That's my shirt, you loser-ass, tsundere-ass, RPG-ass, nasty-smelling-ass, full inventory-ass, Koopa Trooper-looking ass bitch.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah. You've been waiting for Hex and Robin to have an argument so you can support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic friendship. Pick a side. Okay, yeah, this is the big old dungeon ending. And I mean, depending on how many things are, we have like 3 days left, so we could probably do it.
Alright.
Check his IMDb page for creativity and for Hex, or throw his body in something or other. Throw a corpse into the sea is boldness, which is a Ravi.
Alright, my boldness is 9.
Alright, so I guess you're doing a Ravi. Alright, the next thing we're going to need is boldness, but that will be for Hex. Or fun to keep going with a Ravi. So let me see. How do we get the one... Yeah, we need the bagel dungeon ending. Okay, good. Keep going with boldness. Because then the next one will be for Hex. So we do boldness, then it's Hex, Arabi, and then... Or it's Arabi, then Hex, and then we'll get the bagel dungeon ending.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Jackson, I think the messenger is an actor, so I don't think he's actually dead. Probably wouldn't be super chill to throw.
Fuck yeah, Jackson, let's hurl this corpse into the sea!
Arabi is very psyched about your corpse hurling idea. You three drag the corpse to a nearby cliff, overlooking the majestic, stormy ocean.
Damn, those are the big waves. Kind of makes you think about how small and insignificant we all are. Am I right? Psych, the ocean can eat my ass.
Shut up, Hex! Okay, Jackson, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. Toss it in, and if it floats, it was a corpse. And if it doesn't float, then, we get all the experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win.
God, I can't believe I had to put down my pizza roll blasted cheap goldfish. Didn't be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It's not a vibe. But holy shit, this makes 0 sense, Arabi. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy's actually dead, that doesn't help us figure out the scrolls.
Oh my god, just let me throw this corpse into the ocean! I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in like 2 whole months.
You know what? Aight, do it. Eat that man to the motherfucking ocean.
Yes! Okay, Jackson, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl!
You throw the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water, makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it, and high-five each other.
See? This totally proves my point. Throwing corpses in the ocean kicks ass.
I still think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit, that splash was dope, and that's blindly follow the scroll in Northern Woods.
Fuck yeah! And you're coming too, Jackson. I'm officially making you a third-party member for this quest. I know you're only level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe keep you safe while we're in the dungeon. Just stay close to me, okay?
Ooh, yeah. I have all 6s. You and Scott are about to engage in your favorite stress-busting activity, sudden death badminton, when Joy and Calculus should pop up to poop the party. But, you know, if anyone's going to poop this party, because I was a pair of campers with such fine asses. Hello, friends. We are here because I have statistically determined that you are a pair of campers most likely to accidentally injure yourselves or others during a dome game.
Oh, yeah, Scott.
And because it looks like Scott is about to try and eat a stick of dynamite.
Can I not do that? But it's red!
To mitigate the risk posed by the two of you, we have organized a viewing of this timeless VHS, safety VHS, How Not to Get Your Ass Killed in the Camp Dome, directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, movie time! I'll grab some snacks! Preferably Scott snacks.
No, Scott, that is a popcorn bag full of board dynamite. Put it down!
Oh, okay.
Calculator pops the VHS into a portable VCR, and you settle down for some more informative video content. The video is great. Learn how to evade sports bees, learn how to stay calm when the face is on fire, and the proper silverware to use while drowning in acid. You finally get to the last lesson, what to do during a werewolf attack.
Oh boy, I've never been present in contest during a werewolf attack. This will be really useful information for me.
The best way to survive a werewolf attack, says the announcer, is not to provoke one. Never, under any circumstances, expose a werewolf to a full moon.
No, full moon. Got it.
To help you and recognize and avoid the full moon, says the VHS, and not the announcer, here is a high-definition picture of one. Please don't show this to any werewolves.
Don't show this to any werewolves.
No, friend Scott, it's pronounced werewolves. Werewolves.
I don't think he'd hear you, Calculator. I think he's too busy turning into a werewolf because we showed him a picture of a full moon.
Oh no, you are correct. And friend Scott has eaten the VCR before it could teach us how to stop him. However, we'll return him back without a soothing VHS narrator to guide us. During your dog trainer phase, you learn how to teach all the classic tricks. Sit, play dead, and turn back to a hot buff dude. To err as a human. Make Scott err. I mean, it's got... I've got all sixes. There we go. You've got this. You pull out a bag of Scott treats, actually just stick some dynamite with the explosive charge removed, and get to work. Wow, Werewolf Scott will do anything for those Scott treats. Look at him sitting still and shaking hands and not licking his own penis.
Great! This is working way better than it has any right to. Now quick, turn it back into a hot buff guy!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not so fast. As they say in the dog training business, dogs are like bicycles. You can't just turn them into hot buff man right away. You've got to work up to the main event. Run them through some basic tricks first. You hit all the classics, playing dead, cooking a souffle, not mauling anyone for 45 seconds. You even get him to bark, I love you, and finish. And pee through a hoop. All good things must come to an end. Plus you're out of Scott treats. You make the necessary gesture and call it the trick.
Oh, okay. What hot buff dude should I turn into?
Scott, fantastic.
Oh wait, I'll turn to Scott. 1 second. Sorry, I can't do it. Turns out it's really hard to turn to something you already are.
You did great, Scott. You did great. Other than those 30 people you mauled while you were a werewolf. But let's be honest, this is Camp Spooky. Their days were numbered. We're just glad to have you back, buddy.
Indeed, I am so happy I composed a song. It is called Ode to a Friend Came Back, Scott, in the End of Time.
The fuck?
I don't know what that is referencing. Calculator's song is utter garbage, probably because his music algorithm is poorly trained. On the bright side, though, it gives you, Joy, and Scott an excuse to sit with him and listen to some good music, so he can learn what it sounds like. You get 2 creativity and 1 fun. Alright. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think we should sit together, because I want to see you get the bagel dungeon ending.
Okay.
Okay, Jackson, do you want to sit with Robbie? Or do you want to sit with Mothman?
I'm gonna sit with Milo.
Alright.
Do I have to sit with the person I'm
Nope.
going for?
You're looking for a spot to chill by the campfire when you see 2 beautiful angels. Oh wait, that's just Dolly and Milo.
Ooh, Jackson, come over here. I'm giving Dahlia a crash course in social media marketing, and we could use a note taker. Now, Dahlia, I've completed an audit of your social feeds, and frankly, I've noticed a lot of room for improvement. Metaphorically speaking, you're still in a digital cocoon. and I'm going to feed you metaphorical leaves until you form a metaphorical chrysalis and emerge a metaphorical butterfly of new media.
Milo, you're one of the most trusted advisors, mainly because you remind me of an owl. People with owl energy are very wise. But I just don't get it. What does my hell Twitter feed have to do with my ultimate goal of conquering the 8 circles of hell and declaring myself Queen Eternal?
Darling, if you want to be queen, that means your relationship is more important than ever. Your reputation is more important than ever. You have to project a compelling brand image to garner political clout. For example, you're using Twitter to stan Ariana Grande and follow Liam's insufferable feed. I actually mentioned Liam.
Yeah.
But you could also use Twitter to gain new followers for your army.
I can use hell Twitter to gather followers? Awesome! I thought you could only do that by taking over territories with brutal, crushing force. This seems way more efficient. Let's do this thing! Make me a medium butterfly or whatever!
Perv, I think it's time for a total brand refresh. What about we reintroduce you as a fitness influencer? You just have to promote protein powders 2 or 3 times an hour.
Nice! And I can post about my daily workout regimen! Killing something bigger than me! I know I'm done when I'm holding a skull in my hand.
That might be a little off-putting to some demographics. Remember, we want people to connect with your brand. Maybe we can introduce a relatable hobby. Do you crochet?
Yeah! How did you know? I usually harvest the intestines of my defeated enemies to crochet nets, which I use to trap more of my enemies. Now that's relatable #content.
Okay, yikes, on a few levels. Maybe we should just focus on the basics. How about a regular live stream schedule so your fans can get to know you?
Oh, live streaming? I love live streaming my enemies. That's when you stream the life out of someone by slowly draining all their blood, right? This is so awesome, Milo! I can't wait to pin my block list to my wall for some live streaming.
Not only are these two not on the same page, they're not even in the same book. And Dahlia's book is probably made of flesh. Time for a suggestion of your own. Dahlia's most mysterious and alluring trait is the silent H in her name. Start planting silent H's here and there, and for no reason, and everywhere. People will be caught off guard. Dahlia's brand is intensity. From now on, only tweet in all caps. People will love it.
The off guard.
Off guard, yeah.
All I can think of fucking goddamn last life.
Yes. Alright, is that the way you want to do it? Because I think that's Milo.
Yeah.
Milo seems intrigued by your idea. You mentioned that you even planted a silent H in off guard to prove your point.
No way, did you really? I didn't even notice that silent H. It caught me off guard. Ooh, this is fun.
Wait a sec! Are you guys serious? My name has a silent H in it?
Yeah, Dahlia. It's after the A and before the Leah. How could you not know that?
I shall never be silenced, and neither shall my name!
Oh no.
Dahlia. From now on, I declare that everyone will pronounce the H in my name. Never again shall the H be silent!
Not to drop this passionate declaration, but I think it's kind of impossible to pronounce that H. The silent H is a well-established it's well-established grammatically. Ha, I did it again.
Blasphemy! Nothing is impossible to me, Dahlia Aquino!
Dahlia is definitely pronounced the H in her name, but she doesn't have a typical H sound. Doesn't use a typical H sound. Instead, she uses a guttural scream summoned directly from the depths of hell. Hearing that noise changes you forever. You feel the top layer of your brain cells evaporate, and a significant chunk of your sanity goes with them. You can no longer tell if any of this is real, or if you're actually trapped in a video game. Guess you'll never know.
Hell yeah! I say this is a huge improvement to my name, which was already a 10-10, much like my face and body.
That was deeply unsettling, Dahlia. I hadn't heard a sound that arresting since I tried to reap an opera singer with strep throat.
Ha! Thanks for all your help, Milo. Wow, you and Jackson make a pretty awesome team, huh?
Dahlia leaves, saying she has to email her bank about a new way to pronounce her name. Milo collapses onto your shoulder.
As disturbing as that was, I must admit that I'm impressed with your quick wit, Jackson. Want to go listen to an entire album on my phone with me? My ears are throbbing in a bad way, and they're begging for something to cleanse my auditory palate. Spend some alone time with Milo? Damn! Now your ears are throbbing in a good way. Score. Alright, I'm gonna go sit with Kegalister, I guess. Oh, no, I'll sit with Mothman.
Yes,
I'll
I
sit with
thought you were
Mothman.
gonna sit with Mothman. That's
Where are
really,
you?
like,
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I've just had the most astounding rumor. There is gossip going around that Camp Spooky is not a summer camp at all, but is merely a simulation of the Dayton variety, in fact. The reality is that we have come to accept this. This is all, in fact, a huge farce. I can't possibly wrap my head around it. Uh-oh. You saw what this fourth wall breaking bullshit did to your friends before. Nobody should shut up about the world being a lie long enough for you to get any action. Please, Corey, tell me, do you think these tales are true? I can't get it out of my mind. Shit, Moss is really starting to freak out. You need to distract him with the most boggling, incredible gossip you can think of before it's too late. Alright, I'll do it about me. Back, flipping off the Eiffel Tower, head banging to ABBA, doing intense pelvic yoga, chugging an entire blue slushy. We're going to do pelvic yoga. City bus chair, laxative quality assurance tester. Oh, okay. President of the Atlantic Ocean, or emoji data analyst. President of the Atlantic Ocean. Type in an emotion. Tsundere. That is the second most important emotion. Oh wow! Oh wow! That was such an engaging story. I completely forgot what we were talking about before. Was it important? Well, I suppose it's no matter now. Well, Phil is so much more relaxed for some reason. I should tell everyone what you said so they can feel relaxed too. If there's one thing horny and young adult monsters like, it's gossip. Well, they like sex more, but gossip is cool too. Ooh.
Hey, did you hear about Queria yet? Well, buckle up, because this gets weird. According to, well, basically everybody, Queria injured her Sundari gland really severely last year.
Wait, that's before an emotion.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It happened while she was doing intense pelvic yoga. The injuries were so bad they had to helicopter her to the hospital immediately.
So far, this all tracks. This all tracks.
Fortunately, the surgeons were able to save Queria's Sundari gland and she did retain full function. But that kind of surgery ain't cheap and Queria's insurance didn't cover everything. So she had to get a job as a part-time president of the Atlantic Ocean to pay the rest of the hospital bills. Pretty crazy that Queria's walking around with a totally artificial Sundari gland, but it really makes you see her in a whole new light, huh?
Yes. In fact, I can only see her in light of a mirror. In fact, it makes everyone see Corey in a new light. Corey's repetition earns her +4 charm. Hell yeah. And with that, we're going to call this an episode.
All
We'll see you
right.
guys next time in more Monster Camp.
Woo!
Like, comment, subscribe, and come on back whenever the second part of this comes out. I don't know.
Goodbye!